Hey, thanks for checking in on Bathtub Sir and welcome back to Pyre. Last episode we started the game and found ourselves in a wasteland called the Downside, and we were saved by three unlikely characters, and they are just out here, I believe. Well, they're in this commence the right area. So the characters are Jody, a lady, Hedwin, a dude, and Rookie, a dog. So it's quite an unlikely match. But we found out that we need to sort of find these rites, being this huge statue here, and partake in like an almost sports-like game in order to earn our freedom. It's a little bit, I haven't got 100% clarity on the story yet, but I'm sure we'll get there. So we're going to jump right into our first battle, I believe. So we've reached a celestial landmark, now to get everything and everyone prepared. This will be our first true trial. As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in the raiments of the rites. The preparations are set, however, everything is still and calm. Soon, they grow restless. Keep telling you there's nothing here. What a bunch of idiots we are. If we travelled all this way for nothing. I don't think we did. Look up. Right, so it's all to do with the stars in this game. And that's going to lead us to our salvation. Because everyone in the Downside has been exiled. We've all done something wrong, but we don't know what yet. So the goal of each rite is to extinguish the Pyre using Celestial Orb. We know that. It's cool.
The stars align at last.
Oh, it's this guy.
You reach the Ridge of Gold at the appointed time, and your triumvirate.
Triumvirate. That's that word I couldn't pronounce earlier.
Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the accusers.
Oh, damn, not the accusers.
Whose ever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom. Now let the rites commence.
Okay, let's do this. Right, so we each have 100 health points on the Pyre. The stars are aligned and your Pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others also clad in raiments, your adversaries in the rites. Okay, so these guys, they can't make it through. Everyone ready? Let's hope so. Be still. We have a visitor. The one whom she refers to steps forward. So we're not even fighting in the book this time. We're actually fighting on the, in the environment, I guess. At last, the Nightwings grace us with their presence. The Nightwings, is that what we're referred to? That's an awesome name. The name of the triumvirate in blue. It seems your fellow exiles have assumed their identity. Okay, I'll take the Nightwings. Much better than the accusers. I see that the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good. Nobody moves, save for the man robed in gold, who unfastens his mask. Or what we got under here? Blue hair dude, that's pretty cool. Surprised to see old Lendl again? I trust you remember my face, though you must have assumed never to see it again after last time. So we've met before. He's the apparent leader of the exiled triumvirate. God, I'm still struggling with that word. You encountered at the Ridge of Gold. He doesn't know us though, does he? Just knows the other three. Never had I come so close to freedom, only for you to dash my hopes. Now, I and the accusers shall repay that affront. Right, clad in gold, their leader harbours ill will for something he thinks you did. So he's still, what, he's got a problem with me? He shoves his mask back on and takes position with his comrades. It is time. From the shadows, you clutch the Book of Rites and focus on the task at hand. Okay, let's do this. Lurk in the shadows, we can do that. We're awesome at that. Okay, get it, get it, get it.
Begin.
And then, so, if they come near me now, like, that's bad. That's really bad. So we can just lure them over here.
Positively
Oh shit. That's good, we just lost Hedwin. Oh, that's some good timing. Can we make it? Nice one.
The accusers underestimated you.
So you get 15, you take off 15 points. Okay, come here, guys. Oh shit, is he firing one at me? We took him out though. Oh, we're pretty good at this. No, we're not. Okay, we need to go back for this. Where's our little dog at? Shit, we may lose here, guys. We gotta get our jump on. Oh, so close. Come on, go, go, go. Yes, nice one, Headman. But obviously, once we score a goal, we lose that character for a bit. No, I should not accept defeat from you again. Hear me, accusers. Stand your ground. Let the auras boil and rage. The hell does that mean?
It seems that you have flustered the accusers.
Flustering's good. We have rattled them. They mean to draw us out. Then we'll just have to run more circles around them. Hold B to fling the orb into the pyre. Oh, so we can get like a 3-pointer. Nice. That was amazing. Nice one, Rookie. Do we still lose the character if we throw the orb in?
Banishment using such tricks.
Oh, you do. Surely that's a cop out. Oh no, it's not. It was cool. Okay, come on, guys. Nice one, Rookie. Then jump into it. But we have lost 2 characters now, Rookie and Headman. Headman's back. Okay, let's get Jodie involved in this. Oh no. So obviously we can't control our guys. Oh! I don't think we've got anyone else on the field. Okay, we've got to get our jump back. Nice one. We're going to make it. No! Oh, bloody hell, that was close. Take you out. We need some other fellows back on the field here. Rookie, if you want to get involved. 2 at a time. Oh, we whitewashed them. They're all gone. Go on, Headman, it's yours. Awesome dunk. Just one more. Okay, I think Rookie deserves this.
Go on, just once more.
See you. Oh! Okay, I got a little bit cocky there. Okay, wait for him to grab it. Oh crap! Okay, but we still took him out. Rookie's here. That was a bad effort.
The orb.
The orb. Okay, now how about we just jump and get it in? Nice one, Rookie. Like a dog with a bone. You made it.
You have prevailed.
That was fun.
Rejoice then in your single fleeting
That was a lot of fun.
victory.
It became a lot more apparent what we had to do there rather than the tutorial we played last episode. That was amazing. Okay, sorry Lendl, but you lost again, buddy. Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this, how is that a hollow victory? We won fair and square. You didn't even get close to our pyre. The accusers will not forget your wickedness, and when we next meet, you will rue the day. You probably rue the day your roots come through. So what did we get here? Some XP? Nice.
The exile Jodariel has gained enlightenment.
Brilliant. So they go up levels.
Can regain their freedom.
Sounds good. Okay, so, we have withstood worse nights than this, though few are strange. Choose a mastery for Jodariel. Cool, so I'm going to get new moves to use and stuff like that. After using her rush to lunge forward, Jodariel can rush again right away, so a double evade basically. That sounds pretty good. Myr's more ambitious predecessors subsumes one culture after another in the name of their empire, so that sounds very good to begin with. But what is this? Relentless Vigor. After banishing an adversary, Jodariel instantly recovers all her stamina. Interact to make Jodariel gain this mastery. Okay, so we can sort of use our B attack twice. Is that right? Oh no. After we take someone out, we can then lunge. Right, so Sully and Myr relinquish comfort, lineage and title, yet still cling to life. I think I might go for this one, the double evade.
The demon scribe bestows his favor.
Nice. Okay, so Rookie and Headman didn't level up enough to choose a move, right? Is that correct? That's fine. They'll get there. I wonder what denotes how much XP you get if they score more goals or something like that. I'm pretty sure Rookie got the most. But anyway, that was fun. That was really fun. After the rites, the accusers disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon in the still night sky, you see a single star burn brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward. Okay, this must be our right. Where is it? During the rites, hold B to fling the orb. The longer you charge, the more pyre damage you deal if the orb flies true. Okay, so you can do a lot of damage if you manage to score from like further outside. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rites are real, and we're in. What is that lovely blue thing behind you there? The Getting Out of Here Club. Next up on the agenda, keep chasing stars until we're free. Sounds good to me, Rookie. Until we are free. Until we're free. Sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Lendl back there. He's the cold-mannered head of the accusers and bears an old grudge against the Nightwings. Whatever, get over it, dude. Anyway, guess we better start packing? As the others go about their business, Hedwyn turns to you. Reader, come walk with me, while the stars are still out. You and Hedwyn walk in silence for a time before he speaks up. You have questions. Come, ask away. We need you in on this for the long haul. Hedwyn wishes to know if anything is troubling you. Okay, so we can ask him why he was booted, how he got the black wagon, ask why you cannot conduct the rites yourself. Yeah, that would be a pretty interesting question. And what if we refuse to help? Okay, I might go these two and then exiled. You don't want to go straight in while he's exiled. He may not want to tell us yet. So why can't we get in on the fun? You ask Hedwyn why he and his companions did not invite you to participate in the rites firsthand and relied only on your guidance. He maintains eye contact and his smile. Good question, my friend. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that and many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars for us again, and I'll tell you about it on the way. You sense he speaks truly as he beckons towards the fading dark above. Oh crap, did we only get a choice of one question? I definitely would have went of why he was exiled then. You gaze at the stars, seek out your destination. Okay, well hopefully we'll get another opportunity to ask why he was exiled. And where to next? Was that all it took? Just one? And then we can't do anything with these little stars, can we? And there's an old star here. Gemini. Star of the First Empress. No, we can't go to that. It's this one. Jomur, the Dust Star. The Dusk Star burns bright over an ancient spring in Jomur Valley. Interact to determine the location of the next rite. We'll do it. Oh, is that like a water scorpion? That looks horrible. That's a long way north and west. We'll see if this old wagon's fit for it. Then he turns to the others. How's it going, Rookie? Ibs fed, wheels clean. Status, Jody? No sign of howlers. Everything is secure. Good. And get some rest. We're headed to the Spring of Jomur at dawn. We're off. Okay, according to the stars, the next rite should be here. The Alpha Chief hoped bathing here would cure his ailments, but it only made him itch. Oh no, is there ants in the water maybe? Do you get water ants? I'm not sure if that's a thing. Okay, we can head back into our wagon. And the Rookie wants another chat. Okay, we're up for that. You find the Rookie rummaging in the corner of the black wagon. Hey chum, know what? It's good having somebody else around besides those two. So, come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get your take on, and you have to promise to tell me honestly. Would you say? What I mean is, he hesitates, trying to find the words. Look, what I'm trying to say is, you sense something serious is troubling him. He moves in very close, making sure no one else is in earshot. Oh my god, I hope his moustache doesn't tickle our ear. It's about my moustache. I've been getting some conflicting reports about it. Okay, Rookie, I can tell you right now, it's freaking awesome. I mean, it just adds so much character. Look at it, how it twirls at the end. Do you have like tash wax to keep it up like that? Would you say my moustache that it makes me look a bit, you know, unscrupulous? Rookie wishes to know if you think his moustache suits him. Say it looks perfectly fine, say he might be better off without it, or say nothing. Oh my god. There's no way we're going to say he's better off without it. I love it. I mean, it wouldn't be Rookie without the tash. So it looks very handsome, and if anything, it gives him a distinguished sort of look. Hell yeah. You suggest that Rookie's moustache looks perfectly fine. He grins wide at you. Couldn't agree more, chum. I knew straight away that you're a real judge of character. Anyway, got to check the wheels again for mites. See you around. He bounds off, out of the wagon. Rookie gained +1 hope for the next riot. Awesome. This attribute affects duration of banishment. One's capacity to see the light things. Okay, so if Rookie scores a goal or gets taken out, then it'll be less time before he gets back in the game. That's awesome. Time to move on. Have we got new pages? No, we've still just got the foreword and the first page. That's fine. Now, I did have a quick look in here, which is basically our inventory and wherever we see everyone's stats. So, interesting part of that was, let me see if I can find it again. These masteries, there is a bit where you can see what everyone's deal is. So, okay, look, here it is. So we can find out Hedwyn's crime, his motive, his years exiled and stuff like that. And it must be through them conversation segments we just had. So maybe we should have asked the exiled question, but it's fine, we'll get there. So if we look at Jodie now, yes look, she's got a new ability equipped. So she can double rush. I like it. Let's get out of here then. Oh, we still can't speak to the lone minstrel. Very, very intriguing guy. And I don't think there's anything else for the drive imps, so let's get cracking. Oh, what is Hedwyn doing? He's brushing the imps with Jodariel. Continue your journey, and there'll probably be another choice as we traverse this land. So, Jomur Valley. Let's do it. Ruki knows the mountain pass to an arid region further north. Oh, you've not even been to this region? Okay. Right, let's do it. This should be exciting. I love that little jump as well. Catches some mad air. It looks a lot hotter, this place, doesn't it? Nice sand dunes. Right, I wonder what our choice would be here. The climate here in Jomur Valley is hot and uncomfortable. On top of that, we have a stowaway. What the hell? How? Who? Is it that blue-haired dude? Whoa, what the hell? Home? We can go home? She must have latched onto the undercarriage as she's crossed the ridge. Her manner is odd, though you sense she means no harm. She looks very scared. Her eyes are bright red. She must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversations. You need but say the word, Hedwyn. Oh, we're not going to kill her. Oh, come on, you can't be serious, Jodie. She's just some kid who managed to climb aboard our wagon undetected, but still. Do it, Jodie. No, do what? Jodariel approaches the girl and looms over her. Listen to me, girl. We cannot guarantee that we shall get you home, or any one of us. But at present we have room for you and adequate provisions. You may accompany us for the time. Okay, that's good. Man, I was getting a bit worried about what Jodariel and Hedwyn were up to then. Jodariel leaves without awaiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guest. The stowaway is overjoyed at this. Really? You are so kind. You are most kind. To someone you just met, like me. May the 8 scribes smile upon you. The 8 scribes, that's the stars we're following, right? Some revere them as gods, believing they bound themselves to exile so that others could live free. Centuries of oral tradition have shaped the history of the 8 scribes into myth and legend. Okay, so they're not the actual stars, but, you know, I think they're all connected. She claps her hands, bursts into laughter, and performs some sort of dance. Ruki stares at all of this and leans in close to Hedwyn. Hey, so, what gives? First the reader, now we're taking her along? What, we're gonna take in every mite bit and drive imp we find now too? Easy, Ruki. I think he'd want for us to bring this one along. Who? Sandalwood? I thought you said he asked we find someone to fit in every type of mask. Near as I can tell, yours would fit hers just fine. Who is Sandalwood? The apparent name was some mysterious informant of Hedwyn, Jodariel, and Ruki. Well, I hope he's not bad news. Do you reckon he's the guy who won't speak to us in the Black Wagon? He asked that we use our best judgment. Besides, we send her away, she'll go telling anyone she finds about us. We can't risk that right now. So, I can come in. It's very hot, and I'm a little thirsty, and a little tired too. Yes, you're welcome here with us. One question, though. What do we call you? Well, this is embarrassing, I think, but I don't know for sure. It's just, back home, they called me lots of names. Like, for the colour of my hair. Grey, then? Would you be called Grey? They made fun of you just because you got grey hair? That's it! My name! It rhymes with grey. My name, it's just, they called me lots of names. You sense the girl is struggling to recollect a certain name she feels best suited to her. You think that you can help the stowaway girl make peace of her name. So you sense her name is May, or you sense her name is Kay. God, I can see how this is going. Even it could be Faye. Day. Jay, would that be? Shay, Ray, consider other possibilities. What do we think? So she's grey. Ray, maybe? Shay? Surely this is completely random. Her name could be that. See, I'd have trouble saying that, so sorry. She looks like she could be a maid, doesn't she? She does actually, kind of. She could definitely be a Fae, of that you have no doubt. I suppose she could be named Day. Should we go with Fae? Why not? Because I need to stop saying these words. You suggest that the Stowaway's girl's name is Fae. She's a young vagabond girl with an odd manner and an unshakable sense of curiosity. Why? That's it. My name is Fae. My name is Fae. Okay, I think any of them answers would have been correct, but I'm glad we picked Fae. A nice, easy name to pronounce. Where I'm from, they called me Fae the Fair, but I guess maybe you don't have to say that part because I didn't really like it. Your fellow exiles decide to bring Fae along, for now. She almost collapses from exhaustion, so you take her in and show her somewhere she can rest. Okay, let's have a look. Fae joined the group. She's tired but excited. Brilliant. Welcome her aboard. So we're going to build up a motley crew of all sorts in this crazy downside. I wonder how much room there is in the black wagon. And this almost looks like a town in the white there, but I don't think it is. The black wagon arrives in a somewhat peaceful stretch of Jomoor Valley. Your companions wish to hole up here for the night, to give Fae and all of you a little time to rest. Right, let's consider our options then. Who can we talk to in the black wagon? Okay, there's Fae, of course. Fae seems to be recovering well since he found her. She seems fascinated by everything and everyone in the wagon. Oh, hi, mister. You're the one who knew my name. You guessed it right, you did. Thank you for your hospitality. I've just been eating with the imps and talking to the wagon. Talking to the wagon? This wagon, he and I are the same age, almost to the very day, but I'm older, by 3 weeks, so I'm giving him a hard time. Little brother, I call him. He's a good wagon, isn't he? He will take us very, very far. My little brother, sure, he pulls at my hair at times, and I don't like it very much, but he is family, and I am happy to be here with my family. What the hell is she on about? The wagon's alive? I thought I'd lost them all again. I thought I'd lost them all. Oh, but we have stopped now, haven't we? And I should go outside, to dance, in case the scribes are watching. What, like a rain dance, maybe? Bye, mister. Smiling back at you, she prances out the door. How weird. How weird indeed. What was that? I just saw a throw rug. How do we get that again? I'm not sure. We still can't speak to the minstrel. I don't know why I bother. And of course we've got no new pages. So let's close that. And then should we head outside? Oh, we got the ladder. Nope. Oh, you observe the ladder leading to the locked enclosure above the cabin. The wagon's centrifuge. Oh, we've read this, haven't we? We've read this before. Get out of here. Consider your options. Is it going to be another choice of which route to take? Having pitched camp with your companions, for once it seems you have some quiet time to spare. Okay, let's do it. Look at them all. Your fellow exiles are taking a moment to unwind. Jodoril meant emotions for you to join them. Best get used to your new life here, reader. We seldom get such moments of reprieve. Perhaps some further study of that book shall pass the time. You could join me for a little stroll if you're feeling up to it. Always something to be foraged around here. Or you could teach us more of what you know. Prepare us for the next rite. In any case, we do what we can to stay busy. Keeps the sense of isolation well at bay. At certain junctures, you may choose from several vocations. Ways in which you can make yourself useful during occasional moments of free time. Okay, well, on first glance, the most appealing one sounds headwind. Sounds like we can raise our stats, so I'm not sure. What are our options? Forage for resources, search the surrounding area for valuables to add to your black wagon stash of goods. Okay, we get resources. We can hone your skills as a reader to grant small global bonuses to your fellow exiles during the rites. Interact to study in private at this time, so almost like passive abilities, that sounds to me. Or we can mentor a companion, teach your fellow exiles of the old ways to raise their individual rank in the rites more quickly. Interact to mentor a companion at this time. Okay, so resources, passive abilities, and then an individual rank. I'm thinking maybe an individual rank. It's either going to be these two, but we don't know what the benefits of getting resources are. We can see the clear benefits of these two, but we don't know what this would entail yet. And then is Faye gonna fight with us? I assume she is. Okay, well, I don't want to study in private. It seems like I'd put myself in isolation. I don't know if that has any bearing on the game at all, but I mean, we want to try and stay as immersive as possible in this. So let's try and pick someone. I'm thinking maybe Hedwyn or Rookie, because Jodaril's got her bonus. Having gleaned knowledge from the Book of Rites, you can impart some of its teachings. As each exile's path towards enlightenment is personal, you will have to mentor them one at a time. Okay, that makes sense. And so, help Hedwyn gain enlightenment. So we go Hedwyn, not going to go Jodaril or Rookie. Well, Hedwyn's closer, so he's more likely to get a bonus if we mentor him. Let's do it, buddy. Sure thing, friend. I appreciate the offer. Where to begin? You illustrate to Hedwyn some of the intricacies. Okay, well, you know what that word is. Of the rites, focusing on how all three in a triumvirate can move and act as of one mind. You sense he grasps some of the concepts. I'm glad he does, because I had a lot of trouble with that sentence. Private lesson. He got 1000 XP. Ring light. I think I'm beginning to understand something of all this, my friend. Here we go. Choose a mastery for Hedwyn. Okay, so we could go Marks of the Master General or Bonds of the Saharian Legion. Hedwyn gains 50% more stamina, letting him jump and sprint more often. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Hedwyn and his allies regenerate stamina twice as quickly as usual. Right, so that's Hedwyn and all his allies. So it's either for the many or for like the one. God. So, I mean, 50%, he'll gain it at half the speed back, or everyone will get it twice as quickly. Surely that's better. I mean, I may be doing some terrible maths there, but I think this is better. Let's go for it. Thank you for the lesson, my friend. It's given me a lot to think about. It seems all the abilities may be passive, you know. Let's have a look here. While bearing the orb, Hedwyn and his allies move with and pass the orb more quickly. Right, yeah, it seems like there won't be any sort of extra buttons we'll have to press to activate these, but we'll see. Continue your journey. I think we will, but probably next episode. I think this would be a good place to leave it. A lot has happened. We passed our first rite, we found Faye, and we've leveled up some characters. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this went. So if you enjoyed this episode of Pyre, please go ahead and leave a like. It helps out a great deal, and I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you. I'm loving this game to bits. I mean, just look at it. If you want to see more, we will continue with our journey and probably take on our second rite, and who knows what will happen next. But go ahead and subscribe, and I'll bring that to you. If you've got any questions you want to raise, are you playing Pyre? Are you enjoying it? Have you specced differently to me so far? Go ahead and leave a comment below, and I'll make sure I get back to you. Alright? See you!